wanna wake up, I might be dreaming. I might be dreaming. You're stirring things up, my heart is beating. My heart is beating. I won't let go, I can't say no. My heart is yours, so I say here we go. You do that something to me, you do that something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop, I'm like a spinning top. You do that something to me, you do that something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop, and I keep spinning. You see right through me, do that to me, so let's do this, baby. You do that something to me, you do that something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop, I'm like a spinning top. Not used to do this, it ain't my style. It ain't my style. You see right through me, I don't wanna hide. No, I don't wanna hide. I won't let go, I can't say no. My heart is yours, so I say here we go. You do that something to me, you do that something to my heart. I give up, you won't stop, I'm like a spinning top. You do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is my first ever vlog as like a day in the life of a stay-at-home mom vlog. So it's pretty crazy. So bear with me today as I, do the stay-at-home mom thing. But right now I'm opening a package that I got. I ordered a coffee cup. And I want to tell you guys this funny story about this designer called Ray Dunn, who makes stuff like this. She also made my utensils holder that you probably saw in the beginning of my video. I'm sure most of you guys know who this is and know the craze that's going around, but I did not know anything about it. I had heard of it, but I didn't actually know that those pieces were hers. So if you are not familiar with Ray Dunn, the only reason why I even know about it is because on my community page where I live, there was someone that posted about our local TJ Maxx that there were girls who were waiting at the front door when it opened and then rushing in and guarding the kitchen aisle, literally guarding it and having their friends go through and take all the Ray Dunn stuff out. And I was like, why? I couldn't figure out because these mugs are like $5 a piece. So all the pieces are relatively cheap. Well, one morning I happened to be at TJ Maxx and I got there right when they opened. So I had my stepdaughter with me and we went to the kitchen aisle and we saw all these mugs. And as I was telling my daughter what this was, what the mugs were, this girl came barging down the aisle and started grabbing all these cups, all the coffee cups. And I was like, okay. So I randomly just grabbed the two that were in front of me. So I grabbed one that said inspire and one that says pray. And then she was just standing there staring at me while I was looking at these cups. And I looked at her and I was like, are these the cups that everyone's crazy over? Like the resellers resell it for like 5 times the price. People are buying them and reselling them for like coffee cups for like $40. It's crazy. And she's like, yeah, some people resell them for crazy. And I just knew that she was a reseller. I could just tell she was because of how many of the same exact cups that she grabbed. She was grabbing everything that was on the shelf. So the two that I had in my hand, I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna grab these for a friend of mine who likes this stuff. And literally, I know no one who buys it. I just really didn't want her to have them because I think that buying and reselling and taking everything is just not fair to moms who can't wait at the front door. So my plan was just to like carry them around the store and then hide them throughout the store because some moms were doing that so everyone had a chance to buy them. Well, you guys, this girl started following us around the store. Like we went several laps over the same aisles and she was following us and my daughter said, look down the aisle. And then I was down the aisle and this is what I saw, okay? This is what I saw. That's exactly what she was doing, following us. And I feel like she was gonna steal the mugs out of my cart. Like that's how serious it was. So I said, okay, well, I'm just gonna buy these so she can't have them and then I'll try to sell them to someone for the $5 that I spent so it's fair to someone. So, yeah, that was kind of petty of me, but the fact that she followed us around the store, I was gonna put the mugs back, but not after she followed us. I kind of felt a little unsafe and a little bit crazy. So I brought the mugs, the 2 mugs home that I purchased, and told my husband what happened, and he's like, you bought them so she couldn't have them? And I'm like, yeah, pretty much. I told him I was gonna just sell them at retail value, but then he actually liked how they looked. So joke's on me, I'm keeping the 2 mugs, and I ended up buying a couple more mugs on like the app. I had to buy them for like an upped price, but I wanted to go ahead and just buy a bunch so I can make a coffee bar over here at this bar. So that's what I'm opening right now, is one that I purchased that came in, and this one says darling on it. So I had to tell you guys that story, and joke's on me because my husband actually likes them now. I did buy that utensils holder, and I also bought a butter dish. So now I have a small little collection of my own, but I don't think I'm gonna be one of those that goes out at opening and like looks for stuff. But yeah, I had to tell you guys that story because some of you will understand if you're a Rae Dunn like lover. It's just hard to get in the stores because they only sell them, I think, in TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods. And it's hard to get because moms are all around the world are waiting at the front door and going in and buying everything they have. One of my subscribers sent this to me. This is just basically a playmat for babies, and it's obviously a sloth. I kept the tag on so I could show you guys, but it's by Kelly Baby, and I got it at TJ Maxx, and seriously, it's so cute. So if you guys like sloths like I do, you can get this at TJ Maxx online. I think it's still there. I could probably try to link it down below for you guys, but this is so stinking cute. So a lot of you guys have asked how I'm doing as a stay-at-home mom, like how I've been doing, and honestly, I'm doing okay. Luckily, the twins naturally just have their own schedule, so I'm used to that schedule now, and it's not really hard yet. I think that it's going to be more difficult once my husband's gone and he's deployed, because right now, with his schedule, he is here a lot of the time. So I'm not solo parenting a whole lot. It's just when he's flying during the day and he has those 12-hour days, that's when it can get the most tedious. But honestly, right now I'm doing great, and I'm just thankful that you guys are, like, thanks for asking about me. I think it's just so nice that you guys are making sure that I'm okay because obviously it is a huge change for me. But right now I'm doing good. So I did want to ask you guys though, girlfriends of mine, and a few girls, we are planning to go away for a long weekend at the end of the summer. We're planning on going to Branson, Missouri. And Branson, Missouri is, I'm not sure, like it's like north of St. Louis, I think, but we're gonna rent like a nice cabin out there and just have a relaxing weekend because 2 of us, our husbands are both deploying for a year, like right after that happens. So we're wanting like a just relaxing weekend just before they go off. And I haven't actually ever done a girls trip, but Branson's not too far of a drive from me. So we're gonna go and stay, I think, for 4 days. So if any of you have ever been there and like done stuff, I've heard it's like a tourist city. I think there's like a theme park there and all kinds of stuff. So if you've been, can you please give me recommendations on what we should do or see while we're there? And we have plenty of time because, like I said, it's not until the end of summer. So I have plenty of time to plan it. I just booked our cabin though. We have a nice one somewhere like in the woods or something. I'm not really sure. So I'm just curious because I would like to kind of have a plan for each day, so that way we can really take advantage of what we're doing. So if you've ever been to Branson, let me know below or DM me on Instagram like what we should do. I'm headed to Target to grab something for dinner, and then my eyebrow pencil ran out, so This is my last day of browse if I don't go to Target today. And we have, Rafe has his ENT appointment tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to vlog that appointment depending on how the atmosphere is. It's my first time seeing this doctor. Obviously, I've never had a child with issues before. So I'm gonna try to, and then I'll update you guys on what's going on with him. I think he's getting a scope tomorrow. So they say it's harder on the mom than it is on the child, and they're awake. So I'm just trying to prepare myself because they did warn me that the first appointment, usually they just go ahead and do it really quickly. And I think it's like through the nose, how the feeding tube was in the NICU. So I'm pretty familiar if that's how they do it. So I'm just emotionally trying to prepare myself for that moment because I hate seeing him cry. Like, it just like breaks my heart. Okay, my mount is still broken, or it won't work in the cold still. I've got to find a new mount. I say that every time I'm in the car. I have to find a new mount for my car, for my camera. But I picked up some ice cream sundae stuff for Aniston to have tonight because I just feel like she's feeling left out, maybe, like not getting enough attention. She's not telling me anything or acting out or anything, but I just want her to make sure that she knows that even though I'm busier now, that she's still loved just as much as the twins are. And most of the time when our family comes over to see the twins, they still make sure Aniston like is in their attention frame, so that's good. But I just don't want her to ever feel like in this time period that anyone's forgotten about her because we have these two babies at home. So I'm going to surprise her with ice cream sundae stuff, and I know that she'll be very happy to see that. What'd you say after I made you that ice cream? I'm the best mom?
Yeah, you best mom ever for making me ice cream of a big kid.